The declaration was unanimous. After 3 millennia of peaceful coexistence, the Galactic Council voted 10,000 to 1 to declare war on humanity. The lone dissenting vote came from the Yuthi, who simply stated, "You don't know what you're waking up." Council Prime Zervin addressed the assembly with confidence. Humans have grown soft. 3,000 years of peace have dulled their edge. Their military is ceremonial, their weapons museums. They spend their time on art, philosophy, and gardening. The galaxy's former warriors are now its librarians. The catalyst had been humanity's refusal to share their consciousness preservation technology, the ability to save dying minds. The Council demanded it. Humanity politely declined, citing ethical concerns. Unacceptable, the Council decided. They would take it. The first wave of attacks hit Earth's outer colonies simultaneously. 30,000 warships, the combined might of 10,000 species, striking at dawn. They found empty cities, no resistance, no evacuation, just a simple message in every abandoned home. "We hoped you wouldn't do this." President Sarah Chun appeared on every screen in the galaxy, broadcasting from Earth. She looked tired, disappointed, like a teacher whose students had failed a crucial test. 3,000 years, she said softly. We spent 3,000 years becoming better, learning to create instead of destroy. We turned soldiers into sculptors, weapons into instruments, warships into gardens. We were so proud of what we'd become. Chancellor Zervin laughed. "And now you're defenseless. Surrender the technology, or—" "Oh, Chancellor," Chin interrupted. And for the first time in 3 millennia, a human smiled in a way that made the galaxy remember why they'd once been feared. "You think peace made us weak? Peace was the cage we built for ourselves. You just opened it." Every human in the galaxy, all 40 billion, stopped what they were doing. Artists put down brushes. Teachers closed books. Gardeners set aside their tools. As one, they looked up at the stars and spoke a single word: remember. And they did. Genetic locks disengaged. Mental barriers collapsed. 3,000 years of suppressed instincts flooded back. The species that had once conquered death itself, that had weaponized physics and turned stars into ammunition, remembered what they truly were. The transformation took seconds. Peaceful colonists became tacticians. Philosophers became strategists. Children's toy makers remembered how to build antimatter bombs. The gardener tending Earth's memorial gardens recalled that she'd once commanded fleets that burned galaxies. "You want to know why we wouldn't share consciousness preservation?" Chun asked as humanity's true nature reasserted itself. "Because we discovered something. When you can't truly die, when you can preserve and restore any mind, war becomes infinite. Conflicts never end because no one ever truly loses. We chose mortality to choose peace." The Council's invasion fleet received new orders, not from their commanders, but from their own ships. Every vessel in the galaxy used human-designed navigation systems, installed during the 3,000 years of peace when humanity had been the galaxy's helpful engineers. Nobody had questioned why humans insisted on doing free maintenance. "Did you think," Chun continued, "that we spent 3 millennia being peaceful because we couldn't wage war? We spent it preparing for the possibility that someone would force us to. Every ship you fly, every station you built, every weapon you carry, we touched them all, improved them, added features you never knew about. Across the galaxy, Council weapons turned on their creators. Not to destroy, humanity had grown past such crudeness, but to disable. Every military vessel lost power simultaneously. Life support remained, but nothing else. Billions of soldiers floated helplessly in dark ships. But here's the true horror. Chen's voice grew cold. We can restore our peaceful nature. We have that technology. But you'll always know what we really are underneath. Every human you meet, every child playing, every artist painting, you'll wonder if they're one decision away from becoming the monsters that conquered death. Earth's response arrived not as a fleet, but as a wave of something worse. Upload ships, vessels designed to forcibly digitize consciousness. The Council had wanted consciousness preservation technology. Humanity would give it to them by preserving every attacking soldier's mind and storing them until their civilizations learned better. "We're not killing you," Chen explained as Council forces began vanishing into digital storage. "We're putting you in timeout. Your bodies will be maintained, your minds educated. In a few centuries, when you understand why we chose peace, we'll restore you." The war lasted 6 hours. Not because humanity needed that long to win, but because they wanted to be thorough in their mercy. As the last Council fleet was digitized, Chen delivered humanity's terms. "We return to peace. You leave us alone. Forever. Or next time, we won't remember how to stop." The galaxy agreed, unanimously. Even faster than they'd voted for war, that Re-Triclawed can make mistakes. Please double-check responses.